Alrighty, we're heading out for another day of fishing. We're finally able to start fishing some of these lakes that have been frozen at like an unsafe level. Like you can't ice fish it, and there's no open water to fish, so it just sucks. There's just no way to fish it. So finally, we're starting to get some open water in these lakes. This is one of my favorite spots to fish, actually. Merging onto the highway. We're off. This lake is one of my favorites to fish. It's got such a mixed bag. It's got some big trout, big rainbows, browns, got pike. It's one of the few lakes in my area out here that has walleye. It's got a bunch of panfish. It's got bluegill. It's got a lot of perch, crappie. It's got smallmouth bass. I feel like I always hook into at least one smallie. It does have largemouth. It's got catfish. It's got a big mixed bag, which is kind of rare for lakes out here. So today's breakfast is a $1 Walmart hot dog. There she is. Looks windy. Looks good though. There is ice. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? There's some right there. It's not gonna inhibit us. Oh my goodness. How is there still ice? Well, there's nobody here, and I can tell why. It is extremely windy. It wasn't supposed to start until this afternoon, but I can see white caps out there for sure. It is pretty windy, but at least it's not cold. I probably should have brought a coat. I'm wearing flip-flops and shorts, but it's gonna be fine. Just tying a little bit of a heavier spoon to start. All right, this looks good. I've always had good luck right here in this spot on this shore, just going up and down it. This looks perfect. It drops off a ton right off the bat. I'm casting right into the wind, which is definitely affecting my casting distance. Like I said, this is the heaviest spoon I have, and it's still getting eaten up with the wind. The waves are pushing it all around. I use this combo all the time. This reel is by far my favorite. It's the Fluger President. I love all of their reels, but the President by far has the most bearings. It just has the best drag system. I use this all ice season, and now I just threw it on just a try-on rod, also Fluger. I love this combo. Sure, it might be a little bit pricey for a reel. I think the President's maybe like $60 just for the reel, but it's so worth it. I use it for every type of fishing, really, besides bass. All right, no bites there. We're gonna keep moving up. I know there's like a little cove up here where maybe we can have the wind at our back. Oh yeah, this will make things way easier. Casting right here. I'm on. Wasn't rolling, but I'm on. Doesn't feel too big. I hooked him way out there. Way out there. He's going up on shore. Where is he? Oh, did he get stuck on shore? Oh, he's still on. He did get stuck, but he's still on. Trout. Nice one. Nice one to keep. Sweet. Man, I was getting worried there. This wind was just making things so difficult. My bait was barely even... Nice. Man, he hit it way out there. Sweet. All right, not crazy big, but we'll keep him. And it's a fish in this weather. He got hooked pretty bad anyway, so I should probably keep him regardless, but I was planning on keeping one, so. Well, I'm gonna leave my stuff and the fish down there and then go back and see if I can find a proper stringer. I killed him this time to make sure we have no accidents again. Well, first broken flyer out of the year. Didn't take more than 2 trips out. Snap the tip. Well, that sucks. It's the stupid cover of the truck bed. The rods always get stuck in it as I open and close it. It's all right. Fortunately, I do have a stringer this time, so I'm gonna go string them up, put them in the water, keep them fresh till we're ready to go. One time when I was down in Florida, I was fishing from a pier and I had my Yeti cooler open and I had all my rods in the back next to it, and I shut the cooler onto the tips of the rods, and it broke like 3 of them. I broke a Fenwick and then 2 like crappier rods. They were like 2 Shakespeare's, but the Fenwick was gonna be like my casting rod for the entire trip. That was a bad sequence on that trip. Caught a lot of fish though. We'll be doing some more Florida fishing pretty soon here. Gonna be down there for a while, like 3 weeks almost. All right, there's our fish. It's already getting flies on it, so let's. All right, I'm gonna just tie them up out here. This water is ice cold. I'm sure it'll keep them nice and fresh. No, I'm just gonna put them to a rock. I would like to walk down further into the cove that way, but all this brush is in the way. Well, the wind is only getting worse. I don't know how long I'm gonna last, especially because I got that fish just dead already. The water's super cold, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, we're out. We got a good 3 hours of fishing in, but the wind is just getting unbearable. It's just constant, no breaks. Be coming back here. We do a lot of camping here in the later spring and summer when the temps get a little warmer overnight, but this is one of my favorite lakes. Fish is so great always. Today was a exception because of the wind, but two boneless fillets, not bad. Quite a bit of meat for how small the fish was, but. Alrighty, we're out of here. We're gonna go back, get cleaned up, and then maybe go find a spot to cook that fish. I don't wanna cook it over anything but coals or fire, so. Really the only way I like to eat trout is either over coals or a fire or something like that. Oven, I hate it. The pan top, I hate it. Fried, I've only tried to fry it once and it turned out terrible. I'm not the biggest fan of trout, honestly, but cooked over a fire with lots of lemon and blackening seasoning, it's really good. So that is what we're gonna try to do. Alrighty, I got the trout cleaned up in the cooler. Got everything to make a meal with it. We're just gonna head out, try to find a spot and cook it on up. Just got the charcoal going, got a grill. Got some onions cut up, got some jalapeno, lime, garlic. Our fish from earlier today, brought a steak as well. I brought everything to make some queso too, but I forgot a pan to put it in, so that's bad. Other than that, any thoughts? Uh-oh, go get that. I'm gonna cook the trout first to do a little sample taste test with it. And then I'm gonna throw on the steak and then do the whole taco shebang with that, but do the. All right, got the fish from earlier. I made sure to get all the bones and stuff out of it so I didn't have to deal with it now. Just gonna throw both the fillets on. Blacken it. Tons of blackening. Nice. Press it all in. Cool. All right, while the fish cooks, we're just gonna get everything else ready for the tacos because this storm is pretty much here. Surprised it's not even raining yet, but it's windy and it's starting to get cold, so this looks pretty good. This blackening seasoning, there's not a lot of salt in it, so I was able to go pretty heavy. That's how I like it. Super, super flavorful. Blackening seasoning got caked on there perfectly. Just gonna squeeze some lime on it. I know lemon is traditional, but got lime today. Main's gonna go first. Got a little lime on it. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Alright, get another piece. Can't make this up.
Okay.
Go ahead, try it.
Here it comes.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Good. good. This is like the only way I like to eat trout. Alrighty, we just got a piece of skirt steak on the grill. It is now nasty. And the steak is in a race against the rain. I'm honestly shocked it hasn't started yet. It's just nothing but dark above us. At this point, I'll probably just take the steak off right now. It looks fine, it looks done. Already got the steak resting in the bed. Everything's blown away. We gotta get some tortillas. Alrighty, I got them all doctored up with some cilantro, jalapeno, and onion. That's gonna do. Alrighty, I made sure to get the coals out really good just because of the wind. And we're done. We're out of here. It's cold. The rain kind of stopped, thankfully, but